139. Emperor Yang of Sui's extravagant journey to Jiangdu. After Emperor Yang Guang, known as Emperor Yang of Sui, ascended the throne, he immediately took steps to strengthen centralized political control, facilitate the transportation of goods from the wealthy Jiangnan region to the north, and satisfy his extravagant lifestyle. Two major projects marked the beginning of his reign. Constructing a new capital city, Luoyang, called the Eastern Capital. Building the Grand Canal, linking northern and southern China. In 605 AD, Emperor Yang ordered Yuan Kai, an exceptionally skilled architect, to oversee the construction of Luoyang. Yuan Kai catered to Emperor Yang's desire for extravagance, designing an extraordinarily lavish city. Precious timber and fine stone for palace construction were transported from regions south of the Yangtze River and north of the Wuling Mountains. Even a single column required over 1,000 workers to move. Every month, 2 million laborers were forced into continuous day and night construction work. West of Luoyang, they built a massive imperial garden known as Shiyuan, spanning 200 li, approximately 100 kilometers. It featured artificial lakes, mountains, pavilions, and rare plants. Ingeniously, when winter came and trees lost their leaves, colorful silk was cut into artificial blossoms and attached to branches, ensuring perpetual spring. In the same year, Emperor Yang commanded over 1 million laborers from Hunan and Huaibei to dig the Tongji Canal connecting Shiyuan in Luoyang to Shanyang, modern Huaiyan, Jiangsu, south of the Huai River. Another 100,000 laborers from Huainan were conscripted to restore the Han Canal, originally built by King Fuchai of Wu during the spring and autumn period, linking Shanyang to Jiangdu, modern Yangzhou, Jiangsu. This dramatically improved water transport between Luoyang and the Jiangnan region. In the following 5 years, Emperor Yang ordered 2 more major canal projects. The Yongji Canal, connecting the northern bank of the Yellow River near Luoyang to Zhuokomanduri, modern Beijing. The Jiangnan Canal, linking Jinkou, modern Zhenjiang, to Yuhang, modern Hangzhou. These 4 canals together formed the magnificent Grand Canal, stretching over 4,000 li, approximately 2,000 kilometers. This feat became one of the greatest construction projects in Chinese history, significantly boosting economic prosperity, cultural exchanges, and national unity, albeit at the immense cost of countless lives and immense suffering for ordinary people. Emperor Yang's lavish travels to Jiangdu. Emperor Yang particularly enjoyed extravagant tours, both for pleasure and to assert imperial authority. As soon as the canal between Luoyang and Jiangdu was completed, Emperor Yang led a massive entourage of 200,000 people on a journey to Jiangdu. He had previously ordered officials to construct over 10,000 grand boats. On departure day, Emperor Yang and his Empress Xiao traveled aboard 2 massive 4-story dragon ships, each containing magnificent palaces and hundreds of lavishly decorated rooms. Behind these vessels sailed thousands of colorful ships carrying imperial concubines, nobles, and officials. Further behind, several thousand ships transported imperial guards, weaponry, and luxurious tents. This enormous fleet extended along the canal for approximately 200 li, 100 kilometers. To move such a grand fleet, special arrangements had been made. Along both banks of the canal, beautifully shaded imperial pathways had been constructed, and over 80,000 laborers were conscripted to tow the ships by ropes. 2 columns of cavalry escorted the fleet from both sides. The canal was filled with splendid ships reflecting brilliantly on the water, while colorful flags fluttered endlessly on land. At night, thousands of lanterns illuminated the sky, music echoed far and wide, creating scenes of unparalleled extravagance. To accommodate this immense entourage, Emperor Yang forced locals along the canal to provide luxurious banquets, called tribute meals. Officials compelled the populace to prepare lavish feasts. Some areas provided hundreds of tables of food. Emperor Yang and his entourage could not possibly consume so much food, leading to the wasteful disposal of excess meals, which were buried along the riverbanks. Meanwhile, local citizens were impoverished and ruined by these demands. Upon reaching Jiangdu, already a prosperous city, Emperor Yang indulged in luxury while displaying imperial grandeur. Decorating just one ceremonial procession required over 100,000 laborers, costing enormous sums of money. After spending half a year in such extravagance, he returned ostentatiously to Luoyang. Constantly extravagant tours and public works. After this first grand trip, Emperor Yang toured nearly every year. On one occasion, he inspected the northern territories by land. He conscripted workers from over 10 prefectures in Hebei province to carve a road through the Taihang Mountains. For his protection, he ordered the Great Wall to be hastily expanded within just 20 days, involving over 1 million laborers. Thus, accompanied by an army of 500,000 soldiers, he toured the northern frontier. Since northern areas lacked grand palaces, Yuan Kai ingeniously constructed a portable palace known as the Guangfeng Traveling Palace. This movable palace could accommodate several hundred attendants, was easily assembled and disassembled, and had wheels for mobility, an impressive invention at the time, but one used exclusively for Emperor Yang's personal pleasure. Disastrous war against Goguryeo and popular revolt. The immense burden of constructing Luoyang, the Grand Canal, and the Great Wall, combined with annual extravagant tours, endless forced labor, and heavy taxation, utterly exhausted the population. Nevertheless, Emperor Yang's lavishness and arrogance intensified. In 611 AD, driven by a desire to demonstrate his power, Emperor Yang launched a massive military campaign against Goguryeo, modern-day Korea. He personally traveled from Jiangdu to Zhuge Commandery aboard his dragon ship via the Grand Canal to direct the war. He commanded armies from across China to gather at Zhuge Commandery. Simultaneously, he ordered the construction of 300 warships in Donglai, modern Shandong province. Laborers forced to build these ships worked continuously under official supervision, standing waist-deep in seawater until their legs rotted and became infested with maggots. Many died in agony. Emperor Yang further ordered the construction of 50,000 large carts from Hunan and the Jiangnan region to transport military supplies. Endless lines of carts and ships moved northward day and night, forming a continuous stream of suffering humanity. Tens of thousands of laborers perished from exhaustion and hunger, their bodies littering the roadsides. Even oxen were requisitioned, leaving fields abandoned and causing widespread famine. Peasant rebellions erupt. The suffering of the common people became unbearable. Resistance became their only path to survival. In Zuping, modern Shandong province, a peasant leader named Wang Bo initiated an uprising on Changbai Mountain. He composed a song, titled No More Feudal Deaths in Liaodong, urging peasants to resist tyranny. Suddenly, imperial troops arrive. Let us raise our swords and fight. Better to die in resistance than die in Liaodong without meaning. Inspired by Wang Bo, peasant uprisings erupted across Shandong and Hebei provinces. The once powerful Sui dynasty was now slipping toward collapse under the weight of Emperor Yang's reckless extravagance and cruel oppression. 140. Li Mi, the scholar who hung his books on an ox's horn. When Emperor Yang of Sui first launched his invasion of Goguryeo, it ended in a disastrous defeat. Out of over 1 million Sui soldiers, only 2,700 returned alive. Despite this catastrophe, the arrogant emperor refused to give up. Just a year later, he launched a second invasion, personally leading his army into Liaodong. Meanwhile, he appointed Yang Xiangan to oversee grain transportation from Liang, modern Liang, Hunan, to the warfront. Yang Xuangan's rebellion. Yang Xiangan was the son of Yang Sui, a former trusted advisor who had helped Emperor Yang seize the throne. However, as the emperor became increasingly paranoid, he grew suspicious of Yang Sui and caused him great distress, eventually leading to Yang Sui's death. Resentful of the emperor, Yang Xiangan saw the chaos of the war as an opportunity to rebel. Under the pretext of transporting supplies, he conscripted over 8,000 young laborers and boatmen to move grain to the front lines. These workers, already bitter about their forced labor, became even more furious when they learned they would be sent far from home. One day, Yang Xiangan gathered them together and declared, "The emperor has no regard for the lives of the people. He has sent countless men to die in Liaodong. We cannot endure this any longer. I, too, have been forced into this role, but now I have decided to stand with you and overthrow this tyrant. Will you join me?" Hearing this, the laborers cheered enthusiastically, eager for rebellion. Yang Xiangan armed his men and organized them into a military force, but he lacked a skilled strategist. At this moment, he thought of his friend Li Mi. Li Mi, the scholar who caught the eye of a chancellor. Li Mi came from a noble family that had served the northern Zhou and Sui dynasties. As a boy, he was sent to serve as a palace guard under Emperor Yang. However, he was sharp-eyed and constantly looking around, which made the emperor suspicious of his behavior. Believing him to be too cunning, Emperor Yang dismissed him from service. Rather than feeling discouraged, Li Mi devoted himself to study, determined to become a learned man. One day, while riding an ox to visit a friend, he hung a copy of the Book of Han from the ox's horn and read as he traveled. Coincidentally, Chancellor Yang Sui was riding in a carriage behind him. Seeing a young scholar reading on an ox, he was intrigued. Yang Sui called out, "Who is this diligent scholar?" Li Mi turned around and, recognizing the chancellor, quickly dismounted and bowed respectfully. Yang Sui asked, "What are you reading?" Li Mi replied, "The biography of Xiang Yu." Yang Sui, impressed by his intelligence and ambition, conversed with him for a while. Later, he told his son, Yang Xiangan, "Li Mi is far more talented than any of you. If you ever need advice, seek him out." From that moment, Yang Xiangan and Li Mi became close friends. Li Mi's strategy for rebellion. Now in need of a strategist, Yang Xiangan remembered his father's advice and sent messengers to summon Li Mi to Liang. When Li Mi arrived, Yang Xiangan asked him for a plan to overthrow Emperor Yang. Li Mi proposed 3 strategies. Best strategy, Shang Su. The emperor is currently in Liaodong. If we march north, we can cut off his retreat. Trapped between Goguryeo forces ahead and no supply lines behind, his army will collapse within 10 days. We can win without even fighting. Second best strategy, Jiangsu. We attack Chang'an, the imperial capital. If the Sui army attempts to retreat from Liaodong, we can fortify the region and hold our ground. Worst strategy, Xiaosu. We attack Luoyang, the eastern capital. However, this is risky because the imperial court still has soldiers stationed there. Victory is uncertain. Yang Xiangan, eager for quick success, ignored the better strategies and chose the worst one. Your third strategy is the best. The officials' families are in Luoyang. If we capture them, the soldiers will lose morale, and we will surely win. Ignoring Li Mi's warnings, Yang Xiangan marched on Luoyang. Along the way, thousands of peasants joined the rebellion, swelling his army to 100,000 troops. He won several victories, alarming the emperor. Emperor Yang, still besieging Liaoyang, received urgent reports of the rebellion. Terrified, he abandoned his campaign, retreated under cover of night, and dispatched General Yuan Shu and other commanders to crush Yang Xiangan. Facing a stronger imperial force, Yang Xiangan attempted to retreat to Chang'an, but Yuan Shu pursued him relentlessly, eventually trapping and killing him. Li Mi's escape and new revolt. During the chaos, Li Mi managed to escape and tried to return to Chang'an in secret. However, Sui authorities closely monitored all roads, and he was eventually captured. The imperial soldiers escorted him toward Emperor Yang's camp. Along the way, Li Mi and a few fellow prisoners bribed their guards with gold and silver, treating them to wine and entertainment. After drinking heavily, the guards lowered their vigilance, and Li Mi and his companions seized the opportunity to jump over a wall and flee. Now free, Li Mi sought another opportunity to resist the Sui dynasty. He attempted to join an existing rebel force, but many leaders dismissed him as a mere scholar and refused to take him seriously. With no other options, he changed his name and went into hiding, narrowly escaping capture multiple times. Finally, he learned that in Dongjun, modern-day Huaxian, Hunan, a powerful rebel force known as the Wagon Army was growing in strength. Its leader, Jai Rang, was a man of integrity who valued capable warriors. Determined to continue his fight, Li Mi set off for Wagon's stronghold, hoping to find his place among the rebels.